Hello guys and welcome to Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today I've got a brand new line and a brand new review. So today I will be reviewing my first ever Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. And I'm going to be starting off with Roadblock. So this guy is a strange one. I wasn't even going to get him in the finish, but I broke one of my golden rules when it comes to buying action figures. I let the hype get the better of me, and because they were a bit slow in arriving, I've been seeing everyone else getting them, and by the time I'd Wave 1 ordered, and by the time these arrived, I have some of Wave 2 ordered, I have some of Wave 3 ordered, without even figuring out if these are any good. So hopefully this will be a great figure. I got Destro and Snake Eyes as well. Actually, I got the whole wave, but these three arrived first. So I'm going to go over and review this guy now. So enjoy, guys. So let's check out the box for Roadblock. As you can see, I've opened him already because what actually happened was I did this review already, but unfortunately my sound didn't work, so that was kind of kiboshed. So this is my second time doing the review. So let's look at the box. G.I. Joe Classified Series Roadblock. As you can see, there's an awesome picture of him on the side there. And on the back, he looks really cool. Almost Jamie Foxx-like on the back. And here you have him fighting ninjas and stuff. On the back, there's this really cool artwork that's on the back of all the Wave 1 boxes so far. On the side, you've got these cool like call signs for each character. These are on all the boxes as well. You have a lightning strike, a bullet, a weight, and a big gun. And number 1. So I have number 1. And yeah, so that's the box for Roadblock. And here we have Roadblock out of the box. And as you can see, he's armed with his railgun. He has his knife here. And let's have a look at him up close. So firstly, as you can see, the railgun, it looks really, really cool. It's not very, it's not very military realistic or anything, but it's a nice weapon to have. And before we go on with the review, I just want to show any G.I. Joe collectors, any classic G.I. Joe collectors who might be watching, the difference between these and the older ones. I actually have some older ones to hand. And here is my old 25th anniversary Roadblock. And as you can see, the difference in size is absolutely huge. And also, this one is very much more realistic Roadblock, whereas this guy is kind of a cartoony look. So let's take the gun out of his hands for a moment. When you open the box, this comes like so. You get a clip separate for the gun, and that just pops in here. So that's a nice little touch. I think they could have just packed it in with it. I don't know why they decided to do it this way, but yeah, that's fine. That's no bother. That's a cool little accessory. So that's the railgun. He also came with this little knife. Again, there's not much. There isn't much detail to this knife. Maybe they could have done with a black handle or something. But it's quite plain. Now, there isn't really any colour or any detail on it at all. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but okay. So onto the figure, right? The paint is pretty good. All around, the paint is really good. The gold is lovely on the boots and the knees. There isn't much paint wear anymore. There is a little bit of flaking on some parts, but nothing that you would go mad over. Like, the one thing that does kind of annoy me is the gloves are just painted on. If you can see those there, they're just painted on, and not painted on very well, especially the fingers. They look really weird, and they look like the paint looks faded in parts. I don't know, but again, that's just a small thing. So let's go again. The vest isn't removable. It's not, unless you maybe cut it off, which I won't be doing for certain. I won't be cutting off anything off him. But it's a quite soft plastic, so it doesn't harm articulation. So, speaking of articulation, let's get on to that. We shall start with the head. You don't get a lot of movement on the head at all. Side to side, you get a good bit of down movement. Not really much up movement. I don't want to push it back too far. It is just on a plain neck joint. Shoulders, you do have butterfly elbow or butterfly underneath that. You get a full rotation there. Goes out this far. Our biceps swivel. You get a really, really good double jointed elbow on both sides. You get torso or waist articulation. You get an ab crunch. It is a bit, you can see it possibly under there. It is a bit held back by the vest, but not too bad. The legs go up this far, like so. They do go out fully, so you do get the splits, which is cool. Now these legs are very strange. They can pop back in and out like that. They have thigh swivel. You've got double jointed knees, which go up this far. You've got boot rotation, which goes all the way around, and rocker ankles, which also go up and down. No toe articulation on these. So articulation is quite good. It is a little bit hindered here, but nothing major. He can hold all his weapons. The knife goes in there, and he can hold the railgun, and the clip goes into it. So for me, this is a really good figure. It's pretty, like, it's nothing special, right? It does the job. It looks like Roadblock. It is Roadblock. And I forgot to mention the tattoo there as well. He does have a nice tattoo there of a lion, if you can see that. That looks nice. I don't think he had a tattoo on the older figure. No, he didn't. So a lot of people have been asking, how do these scale compared to other Marvel lines? So I've got a few here. Here he is next to Star Wars Black Series Anakin Skywalker. And that's scales pretty well, I would say. And I have another one here. I have a Marvel Legends Daredevil. So yeah, they do scale quite nice. And whilst we're here, I have another few bits that I can scale him to as well. Here is a Mattel WWE figure. Now these are 7-inch, so they're always going to be a bit bigger anyway. And a Marvel Legends for one of those bigger figures. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Hulk. Hulk is absolutely huge though, so that's fine. He looks good next to those. So yeah, that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. There will be pictures after I'm finished talking, so stay tuned for that. And please, guys, drop a subscribe. It would help the channel build really well. And drop a comment. Tell me what you think of the G.I. Joe figures. Have you gone all in, or are you thinking about going in on these guys? I think so far, I've reviewed 3 of them now so far, and I will definitely be getting more of these guys. They are really, really good, and they match up well with other Hasbro lines. So that's important too. So see you soon, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.